everyone.
How's it going, everyone? Happy Friday. Right, well, thank you again for whoever's going to come on. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you so much.
And we're continuing the Spooktember stories. Yesterday we got a little bit, we got into some other stuff or whatever, but we like to stay with themes. Usually that's how we usually run our social medias. So the theme is Spooktember, since we're in the middle of the month. And today's also the first day of, what is it? Is it Mexican history?
Is it a heritage Mexican?
Yeah, something like that. Or something. But whatever it is, that's the first day too. Okay, let's get into it. The Spooktember story. The Spooktember story. Let's see. How about you know what I feel like this is? I feel like this is. Are you afraid of the dark?
Oh, you're right.
You know when they start talking.
Has anybody
hey, whoever's
watched that?
joining. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna call this story. What do we gonna call the story?
The cowboy hat.
The haunted cowboy hat.
The haunted cowboy hat.
Or the yeah, that would be right. I guess the haunted. But does haunted have to be scary?
No, there can be just like situations that are just creepy.
All right, so let's get into it. So,
well, like nothing really happens, but
let's get into it. So we were shopping. A friend of mine, my tuner, my accordion tuner, was looking for an instrument because hey, Foom, how's it going? I just want to say too. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, and happy Friday.
Yes.
Monty Entertainer. So anyway, let's get into it. So we're looking for a Bajo Sexto for Emily, and. My accordion tuner had told us to go and see his friend. His friend who had just passed away. The wife was trying to make money, and she was trying to sell instruments and stuff like that. Hey, thank you, Roxy's Life. How's it going?
Hi, how you doing?
Happy Friday. So we're gonna talk about Spooktember today.
Yes.
We try to stay with themes usually in our social media. So every September, October, around that time, we like to do Spooktember stories, scary stories that we've experienced, or not even scary, just interesting, or what would you call that, Emily?
Just what?
What would you call it? Just stories we've had, I guess?
Well, yeah, because during this time, especially September, we've experienced really creepy stuff, especially on social media when we've gone live. So it's fun to talk about it.
Yes. So here we go.
Move, stop.
So, So let's go into it. So then we were told to go to Modesto to this lady's house because my accordion tuner's friend had just passed away.
She was getting rid of
instruments. She was trying to make money, blah, blah, blah. So we go over there, and this lady, she's kind of creepy looking herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was an older lady, already older, older in her 70s, 80s. And, but she had really nice blonde hair. And she just kind of gave me witch vibes.
Yeah, and then she's like, hey, you have to go to the shed with me. Okay.
Yeah, so we're like, okay, so the place is pretty old school, very probably very, I don't think it's had much remodeling since they bought the house. And it was it had a little shed, so we're like, all right. So we go to the shed, and the shed's dark. It kind of felt like a creepy movie, when you go somewhere and they're
when they close the door on you.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
And it was dark.
Bunch of spider webs.
Yeah, and so we get in there, and so we start looking at the instruments, and they were pretty wonky.
Take a look.
Yeah, but they were pretty wonky, but I just felt bad because I made her go out there, and I know she needed the money, so towards the end, I'm like, okay, so I'll take this one, how much you're selling it for? She's like, oh, I don't know, probably $200. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then I noticed that she had these cowboy hats, these really nice sombreros, and they were on a shelf.
Yeah, they were all in there.
And so there was a particular one, that one that called you.
Yeah, there was this nice, what color was it? Cream?
Tan.
It was nice. What kind of material? It was straw, something like that. It was really nice. There were different colors. It was black, brown, coppery colors, but this one really caught my attention, so I'm like, I want that one. So we had to dig under all the hats, and she's like, oh, she's like, hold on, let me look at that hat. And then I'm like, oh, she doesn't want to get rid of it. She's like, oh yeah, she's like, this is my husband's hat.
You wore it all the time.
It was it was his favorite hat.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I like this one. I loved it. It was so.
So she ended up. We're like, well, I don't mind. I want to help you out. I had money at the time. Like, okay, well, how much would you sell us the hat? Because it'll go. Whatever. And she was like, I just forget it. Just take all the hats. Just take them all because also those again. Just take the hats because whatever. I'm just trying to get rid of them. I don't have time. My daughters usually help me, but they don't have time. Okay, whatever. So we take the hat. Yeah. So this is when we had our other TikTok. Okay, when we had what was it? The Hitos Angels.
Yes, it was.
We had the Hitos Angels TikTok. Okay, so we would go live all the time. Around our time was 10 o'clock at night. We'd go live and we'd go for maybe an hour or so.
Yeah, we started doing it in summertime.
And we always like to do it outside, because where we live and stuff. Just neighbors complain about noise, things like that. So we were doing it outside at this place, and that night it was just the energy was just
so different. And I almost felt like the actual hat turned me into some type of character. Like, remember the movie The Mask? Yeah, like, somebody stop me. Well, anytime I put it on, man, it was on.
Oh, I don't know how we still, Roxy, we're still trying to figure out how to drop the link.
Which one?
Somebody helped us, they told us about StreamYard yesterday and they kind of got us started, like they gave us information, but I don't know, since we do it on the phone, I don't know if there's a way we can add.
I don't have a laptop to use.
Yeah,
really.
so maybe is that what we need? I'm not sure what we need to do that.
Yes, we just go on the phone, but I think you can't do it on the phone.
I don't know if there's a way, but if any of you guys know how to do that, if you can help us out with it, sure. But yeah, so going on to the story. Yeah, so you felt like
the energy was different with the whole hat. So I'm like,
and then it was just everybody kept complimenting.
Yes, everyone.
And so then also the people that were watching, it just happened to be, it was one of those nights, again, when we do this for a long time. Sometimes you have good nights, sometimes you have bad nights, but the gifts, dude, were just like boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, but can you?
Oh, film. No, we don't use StreamYard. So you use yours on your phone and laptop? How do you use it on?
Okay, when we tried to do StreamYard like last year with our phone, the mic was muted.
Yeah, it was like muted.
So how do you get the mic to not be muted?
And it turned black.
And even though we hit allow, it wouldn't let us. So if somebody can give us a tutorial on that, yes, you can. You can do it on the phone, but I'll tell you, excuse me. Oh, go with the story. Oh, thank you. So anyways, yeah. So that night, it was a strange night because we could feel the energy was just popping.
People were coming up to us, approaching.
People were asking us for the songs, all the songs.
It was like rowdy. People were just getting rowdy.
People just kept talking about that hat.
Like,
man,
yeah, girl, I'm like, oh, thank you. And then
and even strangers again, because it's 10:00 at night. We're just out in public, like in a parking lot.
Yeah,
and just random people were like pulling up, like
doesn't matter what outfit I have on, jeans, anything, and then the damn hat made the outfit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's the only way to do it. But yeah, so then that night, I couldn't believe it. By the time we got off that night, we had hit like 28,000 views. And maybe that's not a lot to you guys, but for us,
on TikTok,
yeah. And then the gifts were like popping. So that was one night. Then we got invited to go play at this restaurant. With the link, he's saying that he prefers to use the stream.
Is there some way to link up with you and I can show you how to use StreamYard?
And through Instagram, if you want to hit us up through Instagram.
Yeah, you can DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, the video call.
Hair by M&M.
We're visual learners, so if you we can do it like where we can see it, it's probably easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the hat. Where else did we go with the hat? I remember we went to go play at that restaurant, and everyone would get rowdy, like and start playing the music. And again, I don't have a group; it's just me and my accordion and my sister. Oh, thank you for the follow. And so the hat. What ended up happening to the hat? Though, remember? Didn't it get like?
No, because I wasn't drinking either.
Something happened with the hat, though. We ended up like losing it.
It was getting like smashed on because we kept leaving it. And then I think I got a new hat.
Yeah, but the new hat didn't do it.
Yeah, it wasn't the same, but I'm like, wow.
Oh, so then this is what happened. So the crazy part was, but this happened a few times, right, with the hat. Just like people were rowdy, like it was just total different energy. So finally, it was time to go see my accordion tuner because I do his hair stuff. And I asked him about his friend because like, oh, did you ever go see my friend? Did you ever like get the instrument? And like, yeah, I bought the instrument. Like, but it's really messed up. And it took it to the music store, and like they said it wasn't worth fixing. It's just fucked up, whatever. I'm like, but tell me about your friend. I'm like, I want to know about your friend. Like, what was he like? Because Emily, she took his hats. And he's like, oh man, he loved to party hard. Like he was just happy all the time, and just everyone that anywhere he would go, he would just attract like just people that were just hyper and just excited and full of life, and he was just like the life of the party. And we're like, oh, okay.
I mean, it was just crazy, man.
I guess they said that he passed away while wearing the hat. Oh. That's what we ended up finding out.
Like,
remember? And we're like, oh.
I had a great time on all the lives that we were doing. I'm telling you, just like the energy.
But I do believe that certain things hold energy. I really do. Like they say, because we like to do like next door. I like to get free shit. I do because I can't afford it right now. So and I like to have nice stuff. Who doesn't, right? So I'm always looking for stuff. But certain things they say you shouldn't bring home, like mirrors. What else? Like dolls, toys. They say you shouldn't bring toys home.
Purses.
Purses.
I had this one purse too that I got. It was like some leather. To me, it looked like a prostitute bag, but I don't know.
Black one?
It was a black one that was leather, and it was big, and it had all these pockets, and I loved it.
Okay, so I'll start the StreamYard. I'll send you the link on IG, and I won't go live, so we can talk offline. Then I'll give you the walkthrough, the link I sent. Look at it. Okay. So wait, I'm confused. It's gonna be a video chat?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll try it. We'll have to try it and see if we can get on there.
But what are we doing StreamYard for? What is that?
StreamYard is so
To
you
do-
can
to do, like,
add people.
To like put the banner on?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Yeah. Does that take your data space though? The gigs and stuff? Because our phones are.
Yeah.
Well, I lost my phone when I played at the market last Sunday. But yeah. So that was that with that. Thank you though. Thank you so much for your help. If you guys know how to do that, that's great. I know all of you guys. I've noticed a lot of people on there. Do you guys know how to do that graphic stuff too, like the little cartoon pictures?
Yeah, who's
and all that?
tech savvy here? 'Cause
Yeah, we're not. Not at all.
This account I use to go other lives, my other channel I go live on.
Oh, okay. So what do you talk about on your channel, if you don't mind? Let's just do a little interaction here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
gonna
we
pause
do.
the stories for now. What do you guys talk about on your channel? Oh, you draw.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Do you do tattoos?
Yeah, do you guys, anyone do tattoos? I'm looking to get a new tattoo.
Yeah. But I don't know what's going on with these tattoo artists lately. They've been pretty flaky.
Yeah.
Like, now they want you to make an appointment. Oh, it's an all open topic. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
So 209, where do you stay in the 209? Si se puede saber. I'm always curious because 209 is really big.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than you think. Let's see. I lied to you. I got I guess you guys add me back, please. So. Well, I only have one phone right now, so I can't. I lost my phone.
And I don't understand how to really use this whole YouTube. I get these notifications way late, and also I check the YouTube studio, but I do get delayed messages, so I don't really know how to use it.
So do you guys? Let's see. What is it? Oh, I tattooed for 6 years. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man. Hope you're okay. Oh, you live in Los Baños.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Sal? What was his
What
name?
was his last name?
Salvador.
Salvador.
I don't know. We had this
Benitez?
really.
No, what was it?
Acuerdo. We had this really nice guy who would follow. He would follow us on TikTok. We haven't seen him in a while. So
Yeah, he's from Los Baños.
He was from Los Baños, yeah. And but he'd hang out like Stockton and Livermore sometimes. too.
Yeah, that's what he
I
was.
don't remember his last name though. And then yeah, Los Baños. Los Baños is nice. I remember we went out there one time. They had a really nice park. I think it was like in the downtown or something.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Years
That
ago,
was
yeah,
nice.
it was nice. So yeah, so that's the deal with that. What else are we gonna talk about? The tech savvy stuff. So
Sal Garcia.
Ay, no me acuerdo.
I don't know his name.
I have to
He
look
had
him
curly
up.
hair.
Young guy.
Slender
younger
guy.
Yeah, younger guy.
Yeah, very energetic. He's
I
like
don't
really
remember
nice.
his last name.
Damn, I don't remember his name.
But he lived with his primos,
You
remember?
confused him. Yeah,
They were
what's
from
his
Michoacan. I think he's from Michoacan.
name?
Because he went, remember he was going to Mexico during Christmas time?
Yeah.
During the Christmas card time.
Yeah.
Remember we sent him a Christmas card? Yeah.
I don't
I'm not
know.
sure.
How old was he? Like 21, 22? Yeah, he was like
He's
21.
young. He's young. I'm not sure. If I had my other phone,
I know.
So I was really sad, guys. So I got invited to go play on Sunday. If you guys go to my channel, oh, did you post this on here? I don't remember if you did.
Which one?
Where I played over there.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, anyways, on my channel on Evelyn925, I posted videos where I got to play with my friends at the Pulga in San Jose 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
He knows a lot of people because he was born and raised there.
Oh, nice.
Perhaps.
Yeah, so maybe you do. Do you know a guy named Abel? What was
Why
his
is it
name?
Abel?
Abel. Remember the guy I met? Where did I meet him on? Phono chat.
Abel?
The guy we went to meet that one time. He was an older guy. Yeah, he was older.
I
He was
don't
older
really
than me.
remember too much about him. What was his
That
name?
was like 10 years ago. Yeah, I met this guy on one of those lines. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
Fume.
thank you, Fume.
Yeah, Fume. We're really like not tech savvy. You know, unfortunately, usually our kids help us. But
Yeah, and for some reason, YouTube took away my community page because I usually like to post on their daily, but it got taken away like a month ago. So that's why I haven't posted anything on my community page.
yeah.
That's where I would put my
No,
posts.
I don't remember his last name. It'll come to me probably. That sounds kind of familiar.
Abel
but-
Salinas.
Yeah.
Ah, chingada, no sé su nombre.
Hope you're chingón tonight. Thank you, Elisandro. Yeah, well, hope you guys are enjoying your Friday too.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining. What are you guys all up to? Who's going to the motorcycle show tomorrow? I didn't know you guys had to pay.
I know the other guy told us about
One of
it
the guys. I thought I
tomorrow.
was telling him too.
No, I don't know. No, it was the other guy. They were talking about it.
Oh, all right.
Pero digo, hey, pues el que invita paga.
But yeah, I guess that doesn't happen anymore.
Mm.
But
That's why I said they don't make them like they used to.
I guess. So let's go back to your film. Let's talk about your accident, if you don't mind me asking. What happened, and did it affect your hands, or what made you stop tattooing? How about you, Alessandra? What are you doing this weekend? Anything good going on? Any events? What do you guys think about? Do any of you guys listen to Mexican music? That's what I should have asked first. What do you guys
I
think
know.
about? What the hell is that guy's name? Eslabon Armado.
Oh,
what are
yeah.
they named?
I don't know his name.
But the group, they got to play on Good Morning America. Oh, I have to get to. Oh, nice. Oh, well, have fun. Get to go to quinceañera. I haven't been to
Oh,
quinceañera in
nice,
a long
wow.
time. So are they gonna do your padrino or something? I need a spinal fusion. Oh man. Oh my gosh, that's serious. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that you were in an accident. I'm glad that you're here and you're better or getting better a little bit. Yeah, no, that's no joke, man.
That's terrible.
Again, health, man. Health is most important, and you can't buy back your health, unfortunately. It's something you, dang. So yeah, guys. Quinceañera, Mexican music. So what kind of music is gonna have the quinceañera?
Are they keeping it traditional?
Yeah, they are.
Like
Yeah,
where
no,
they do,
yeah. What's
I
going on
haven't
with
seen
that?
quinceañeras like where they keep it, the white
Yeah.
dress, or they have like the
the
7 girls.
14,
that
yeah,
are
the 14
Yeah, all together.
damas and the 14
Oh, you're right,
chambelanes.
because people started
Doing
cutting it down,
7,
yeah.
they started doing 7 and 7, and then now there's so much stuff, dude. They got the, can you say CB? What is CB? I don't know what that is.
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown? Annoying monkey? Okay, hi,
Hi.
CB. Yeah. We used to have CBs growing up. Did any of you guys have CBs? Like the
Yeah.
CBs, the walkie-talkies. Like, remember my dad had a base station, and we had this Econoline van, like the one from Bound by Honor.
Oh, yeah.
And we had this big ass antenna, and then, that was before cell phones. But that's how we would communicate. Like, my dad would hook one up in the house, and then he'd go to work and stuff, and he'd be like talking to my mom on the way over there. And the neighbors would get all pissed
Yeah,
off
they would.
because they could hear it through like the radio station and stuff. And so, yeah, the CB radios. I don't know. Not too many people have
Yeah,
those.
not
Truckers.
too
Hey, Trucker. Maybe Trucker has one. I'll have to ask him. Yes, it's in
Let's do
Tejano.
this.
Oh, Tejano too.
Oh, nice.
Who do you like, Tejano? What are you doing in my wallet? Oh, yeah, the oldies. That's cool. So you guys gonna have a DJ, or you guys gonna have a live band? Mariachi.
Yeah.
Mariachis are so expensive now. Yeah, mariachis would be good. You guys gonna do a baile de sorpresa? Or what's the muñeca? I don't know if people do that anymore. The
I haven't been
muñeca?
to
I
quinceañera
haven't been
in a long
to in a long time. I don't know if they're still doing the doll and the shoes, where you change the shoes and all that stuff. But, hi, hey Hannah Banana, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Freddie Fender, yup, Freddie Fender is the best. Wasted Days. I love his crazy baby. Those and
Hi.
hey, how's it
Koji,
going?
Codetta, Lover.
Oh, great. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. So right now, if you're just coming on, we're just talking about Spooktember. We like to just stay with Spooktember with creepy stories. Then we're getting to know some of you guys on here. Don't retract your message.
Who retracted it?
Whoever that was. Yes, we're going to have DJ band, and yes, we are keeping it traditional. Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's the way it should be. I don't know. We're old school again with stuff. But so you guys like oldies? Are you guys gonna do lowriders? That's pretty cool when they do lowriders.
Yeah, I went to like kids that had a lowrider.
Yeah, they had lowriders.
But our lowrider
Yours
kept
broke
breaking
down.
down. It was like,
And then,
had
hey,
stupid
Mala, how's it
chambalante.
going? Yeah. Oh man, I remember
practicing the damn dance.
Yes.
They put me with all these pervert older guys.
Oh, 1982. All right, I'm 1984.
I'm
I think
from
we're all
87,
80s. Yeah,
yeah.
80s babies. Yeah. 1982, man. Oof. You guys have birthdays coming up or anything? My birthday just passed in
Yeah,
in
so do
spring. Yeah. But 41, I know, right? It's crazy. You think you're gonna? I can't believe it sometimes. Like, damn, I'm
You're
40.
old. Yeah, I feel old.
I feel old. I do.
That's nice.
So, Fium, do you have kids, or you're just the uncle? Because you mentioned you're going to your niece's alterations. What does her dress look like? And all
Yeah,
that?
that's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Mine was in April. Oh, what day in April?
Oh, what day in April? My birthday's in April. Are you an Aries or a Taurus or?
Hers is April 3rd.
Yeah. So you got any more? Oh, my okay, we're still waiting for that. So yeah, the Spooktober. Spooktember. Chingada madre,
Well,
que hace, right?
Spooktember. So we did the hat, the
hat,
haunted
sorry.
cowboy hat.
And then the lamp.
Which, well, what other ones?
The hat, but that one was intense. And that wasn't necessarily scary, but
No, but then I did, yeah. I would like want to stay on live, and we wanted to do more and more, and it was just crazy.
I have 4 kids. Like, oh my, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry
So
to hear
sorry. Yeah. Man. So yeah, it's a rough time. How are your kids doing? Hopefully you're getting them some counseling and all that. Those are things that people need to
Yeah,
do.
a lot of people
Believe it or
don't
not,
talk
a lot of
about
people don't talk about it.
Thank you
and
for
stuff.
sharing that with
Yes,
us.
thank you. That's very personal,
Yeah, it
you
is.
know. And thank you for sharing that with us. How are you doing with that? That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Chemo's no joke. Especially the one that they call the Red Devil or something like that. It's like some kind of ink that they have to do or something like that. The rock scientist, hi, how you doing? Hey, Farmero, how's it going? We're doing well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're just continuing the Spooktember stories. We just talked about one, and we're here chatting with whoever's online, whoever wants to talk to us. Que nos aguante. Hey, so is Crusted? Is that your brother, or you guys just call each other brother? I liked his live. His live was fun last night.
Yeah, we went and checked it out.
Yeah, I checked it out last night. It was fun.
Good music.
Yeah, he was playing good music. And then I think it was his dad's band or something.
Something, I think.
That was pretty cool too.
Theo or something.
His brother? Did you say somebody was on the bass?
It was his brother and Theo and his
I
dad.
didn't ask you if he played.
I think he was singing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my daughter passed away. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear.
Gosh, what did she pass from, if you don't mind me asking? Because she was young. You must have been young. If you're 41, your daughter must have been very young too. I know it's so hard, man. It's grief is something that's very strange. It's very strange, and I mean, I don't know if you guys want to talk about that. We could talk about that too. They say that grieving doesn't start sometimes until like 5 years after someone's passed, and I'm gonna say that's true. Oh, he's retracting his messages. Don't retract your message.
Who did?
I don't know if I know. But yeah, no, grief is something very interesting to deal with. I feel like we're probably still grieving right now. Although our dad passed away in 2019, like it happened so fast, and just you gotta move on and have a plan and all that stuff. And funerals, man, funerals are expensive nowadays. Yes. But you. And that's what it's good though, because like that's what we do too. Like with accordion, usually we have like someone always like asking for te vas a el mío and all that. She was born in oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, due to the umbilical cord. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's so rough, so hard. Kids are beautiful, but it's so much.
Yeah, no one tells you these things.
No one tells you these things.
There can be complications with babies.
Yes.
They don't tell you any of that.
Before or after. Like they do testing. It's like, for example, like my son, we had all the testing done because, his dad was a drug addict. He's a drug addict, and he'd do heavy drugs, and we were together for many years, and he thought he was sterile, and he wasn't sterile. 3 kids later, but it's terrible because you tell the doctors these things, and because I was concerned because I don't do any drugs or anything like that. I don't weed, nothing, and I was worried about that, because that's what they say. Like usually if the dad does the drugs, then the kids usually have issues, learning disabilities, things like that. Oh, from another mother. Okay, cool. And so when my son started having seizures and stuff, and what I was reporting to the doctors as a seizure, they were like, "No, you're tripping. Like that's not what it is." And oh my gosh, wow. Well, you can tell us about it if you guys want to talk about it. I mean, this all goes into Spooktember, you know what I mean? Because it's spooky. I know there's a lot of people that don't like to talk about death, too. They fear it. But again, and I don't know what your beliefs are. I don't know if you guys believe in God or you believe in something else. But it's all respected here, too, As long as you don't try to ask me to do anything, that I'm uncomfortable with or whatever. But
thank you so much for opening up and trusting us.
Yeah, and this is good again because I always that's what we love about being hairstylists, because again, most people feel comfortable talking to a stranger than somebody who knows them, because then it's like I know this that payaso, or you know what I mean, like whatever it is, like us, we after a while we became very numb to many things.
God is number one in my life.
Yep, that's right. Amen to that. But I can see how people become very numb and bitter. Like I got to that point after people, you're sad, and you're sometimes, you just want somebody to listen to you, and you don't even want to hear a consejo or nothing. No. You just want to look, I'm going through these things, and I don't even want anybody to tell me, I hope you feel better. No, but the worst thing that I hate,
can tell you.
The worst thing, Emily, tell them. When they try to up one, when they try to make it a pissing contest, and like, oh yeah, me too. Oh, this, did I ask you?
Or I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
Or like someone might be going through something worse.
No, it could be worse. I hate that. I hate that. I'm sorry, but those kind of people I've learned to just, I'm sorry. Yeah. See, it has to be like that because.
And again, every individual is different, and will.
Hey, Big Changs, how's it going? I saw a little Solar Minty Kiss. Thank you. But yeah, so that's, again, these are great topics. I wish more people would talk about things like this because it's being real, and it's being vulnerable, and I really do feel that it helps people heal from whatever. Sometimes you don't even know that you're going through something until you feel comfortable and you open up, and then you're like, damn, I forgot all about that. didn't even remember about that incident, or not that you don't remember, but you know what I mean. Like you move forward, and it's like, oh, okay, and it's like, oh shit, I remember. Yeah, like really go back into that time, and you feel that and stuff. You're a huge fan, Whitney. Hey, Whitney. Hi, Whitney. Shout out to Whitney. Whitney, where are you from? Thank you so much. Pee is stored in the balls. Hey, that's okay. So is semen. Pee is sterile, guys, so don't forget about pee.
Yeah. And it helps a lot, like for acne.
Yes, if you have
acne.
acne.
So if you have like a teenager who has acne, you have like a baby at home, you just use the dirty diaper.
Hey, Whitney. Shout out to Whitney. I don't know where you're from, though, Whitney. Usually we ask for city and state.
Yeah.
But shout out Whitney, perdón. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, PA. That's another thing. Yeah, we're just gonna go into it.
And that also, what was it? What did we ever use this before? Something where like
burns, steam,
something.
sometimes
Remember
bites. Athlete's feet. If you have athlete's feet, like hey sub, hey grandpa, if you have athletes, now we're talking about something. Don't get grossed out, guys.
You brought it up.
These are things that we're just talking about because they mentioned that about the pee. Urine is very sterile, and it does work. If you have athlete's feet or you have like gross feet, you know what I mean, like where you get like dry skin in between the toes and stuff. Literally, try soaking your feet in urine. And you know what? It's supposed to help heal.
Yeah, you never know what
Yeah.
going on in some
Here with the down. Yep. Nice area. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's good. I mean, and that's part of changing. That's part of changing too. You know, you should. But there's certain people where it's like, I don't know, my old self might come out.
Well, I mean, I would say I learned a lot these last like 6 years.
Yes.
Where I used to be very nice.
Yeah. See, again, I don't know how to use that stuff with the moderators.
Moderators. I don't know.
That's
I don't really
insane.
use moderators because.
Why don't you like moderators?
Well, because I feel like in with moderators, I mean, what for? We just handle our own in the comments.
I mean, you're gonna get some people. Maybe that's how people interact.
I mean, it's kind of unrealistic because people just make multiple.
Hey, Lane Stormy, how's it going? Is that right? Did I read that right?
We're gonna order one of those familia cards. Well, those cards, if you message us on Instagram, Hair by M&F, just go to the Hair by M&F.
Oh yeah, this is our logo on the Hair by M&F.
Well, that's our logo right there.
Yes.
So it's hair, and then by M&F, it's all together.
Yeah. So again, we like to. Those are things that we do, though. These are the supporter buttons we had. Again, like you said, right? You never know what anyone's going through. I don't. Like we became so numb because we're just so tired of people and their opinions and stuff, and it's great. Everyone can have their opinion. That's fine.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. What? Huh? What?
I would say like what I mean about I used to be nicer. It's just I care too much, and that could be. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it is. After like we were homeless and. Then like my dad and like it was a lot of things going through like sickness with children in hospitals and you get to see the ugly in life.
People's ugly.
People that
there are some people that have no heart.
Family, your friends, and no, a lot of people don't care about you.
Okay. Oh, you click on a name and you select a moderator. I don't abuse the ranch. If you want to make me a moderator, okay. Let me see if this works.
I don't know how to do that. How do you
He said click on a name.
What do you do? Okay,
I'm clicking on the name. Okay, hold on. These are right here. Add as a moderator. Oh, that's cool. And so, what do you do as a moderator, though? They can. So what? I'm losing my. What does a moderator get to do? Like, what do they get to see, or what do they do? Or hey,
hi, Pedro,
¿cómo estás? Oh, cool. So learn that. Let me write that down because I'm gonna forget. I don't write it down. Continue while I write this down.
I mean, I have done moderators before, but like
we never had moderators
not on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I just don't really because people just.
You Spanish? Sí, claro que sí. Gracias, Pedro.
Sí, ¿cómo
aquí
estás?
hablamos los dos. Aquí hablamos inglés y hablamos español o hasta japonés. No se crea. Pero sí. Aquí estamos. Gracias por seguirnos. Gracias si estás viendo. Ahorita estamos platicando como aquí en Estados Unidos se acostumbra mucho el día de los de los espantos y eso, y se celebran el Halloween, pues nos gusta contar historias, digamos, que hemos como pasado, cosas reales que hemos pasado, pues. Últimamente estábamos platicando de una historia que nos pasó con un gorro que recibimos de un señor que se había muerto, ya fallecido, y estábamos platicando de eso, y luego nos estaba contando este muchacho que él perdió a su esposa hace un tiempo, y de cáncer, y andamos hablando un poquito de todas las cosas, pues.
Muy bien que hablas español, Pedro.
Oh, they help you drop links in the chat. Oh, that's cool. How do you do all this stuff? Dang. Okay. So the moderators and all that. So what can they do? Like, my question is, so for example, like if you're a moderator and then we post shorts and stuff, do you guys see all the comments too, or how does that work? Or you're only on the lives? That's where I'm confused.
That's why I'm not sure.
So if anybody knows. Oigan, ¿puedo ser moderador? Ay, no, todos nos siguen preguntando. Pues la verdad no sé.
No sé, no me gusta eso.
Pues a Emily no le gusta. Oh, thank you very much.
I don't really like doing the moderators. Like I've done it like on TikTok. And not necessarily like having a team of people, but
one of the best mods on YouTube. Others will verify. That's funny. Okay, well,
a lot of people came from like different channels that I don't really agree with.
Oh, that's Emily's fellow.
A lot of people come from other channels that I don't necessarily get along with.
Oh, comments only in the live. Oh, okay. Oh, but see then, so how? Okay, that's what I'm wondering, because I have seen in other channels people get all like wrench happy. And like things where it's like, I didn't think it was bad, and they're like, oh, deleted or swiped or.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, because in real life we have these conversations on daily with groups of people, and you're gonna get people that say the stupidest shit to you, and it's not, you know what I mean? You can't mute them there in person. So that's kind of why we're.
So I mean, that's just our opinion on it.
Yes, like, but thank you.
Yeah.
What does your placa mean?
¿Qué?
Your placa.
It's the year my father was born, 1951. Yeah.
Yo quiero ser moderador, nunca he sido uno. Ah, bueno, Pedro, pues voy a ver si convenzo aquí a mi carnala, porque ella es la que manda aquí, pues es su canal. Eso sí. Pero gracias por su interés.
Pues sí.
Sí, lo que pasa, I don't know, no sé, a ver qué. Andamos.
They want to play
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look into it. We're still new to this. This is very new.
I'm still like trying to figure out how to use this channel.
And see what's gonna happen with it.
I'm just like not really satisfied.
Well, tell them why.
Well, because like we've been doing the social media for years. So like entertainment, not necessarily like all the time going live on different platforms, but I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Tell them.
What?
Just say what you feel.
I don't know.
You know what you want to say.
What do I want to say?
I don't know. You tell me.
What?
You tell me what you want to say.
Tell me.
I don't know. You tell me. Do you know Ava? She's my friend. Oh, are you the little girls that who's the one that wanted to kiss the crush or something the other day? Isn't she the one? The little girls? You guys are from Dubai or something, right?
No, I'm not sure.
I think so. Ava was the like 12-year-old, 10-year-old that stays up late. Remember we ended up looking at her channel?
Yeah, I think so. As a comment that was talking.
Te están preguntando si puedes ser moderador.
No tengo que pensar.
Pues.
Because no me gusta eso. Because en el pasado sí he hecho eso, pero eran gente que nomás andaban ahí de metiches.
With an O and not a zero. ¿Cómo que with an O and not a zero? No entiendo. Hi.
Y pues,
Hey, Strawberry. Porfa. Yeah, her. Okay.
Yeah,
well, hi. Thanks for joining again.
Y pues nada, pues la gente pues no, yo no soy like, how do you say like confianza? No, I don't do that. Just don't.
Emily es diferente, Emily es muy seria, bueno. Y pues yo ya no le muevo porque luego me chinga.
Pues
es bien enojona, Emily.
Yeah, sí estoy bien enojona. Es que no me. I don't know.
Do you guys dye your hair a lot? How do you choose the color? Well, yes, we're hairstylists.
Yes,
Alessandro. That's her profession. I've been doing it since 2001. She's been doing it since 2006. So yeah, she doesn't do any color. Our customers are usually men because we came from like the regular chain shops like Supercuts and stuff like that. So we do a lot of men, like the clipper cuts. Now everybody wants the barber style, so we don't do the barber stuff like with the straight edge and anything like that. But how do you know? We try to stay with part of our profession is thank you so much, Aslan.
Thank you.
We try to stay with the fashion, so we're always like keeping up with like the hair shows and the things that are trending, the trends. So right now, we're going into fall, so usually you want to go with the darker hair colors and and these are like the new lines that come out. There's different brands, so I test them out. She doesn't like to do all the funky colors. I like the pinks, and
but you don't really like the colors. Not really. I mean, it's just.
But yeah, sometimes like it's just you should look at people's skin tones and things like that. There's a lot of bullshit on the social medias right now. All the hairstyles. There's so
and
much.
I know a lot of again Latinos they prefer to keep their hair natural.
Yes.
I like mine blonde. I've always liked it blonde.
Yeah.
I've been doing it blonde since I was 17 years old. And again, like the people inspired me were Laura Leon, Laura Narera, watching those novelas. I just liked it. And then my tias in Mexico, they would, have their hair blonde too.
Yeah.
And then,
but then again, that was on our mom's side, right? But then our dad's side, like Dolly Parton,
Yeah, Dolly Parton.
Country music. Dolly Parton, the big flamboyant hair.
So that's why I always liked it.
Pamela Anderson. Who didn't like Pamela Anderson, dude, during that time? Playboy bunnies. Yeah. The blondes and stuff like that. Sí puedo o no. Pues es que lo va a pensar. Pedro. No tiene, Emily es muy diferente.
Y de muchos, like, nomás quieren ahí, nomás andar raro. No entiendo tampoco cómo funciona.
I saw the video of the guy who I can't stand and using the term torta, which is very disrespectful. I'm glad we weren't trying to expose him.
Well, yeah, Fume, I know that video, again, our interaction with that individual was in 2021, right?
Yeah.
When that whole fake fight thing was going on, okay? They were talking about just Chicanos on YouTube. That's what caught our interest, and that's what we saw in our newsfeed. So that's what happened when she sent the chat.
And then
so that guy was really disrespectful and all that stuff. So then he blocked us. So these 2 years have gone by, and he's been blocking us.
Asa Lynn, we like both dogs and cats.
Yes, that's what happened. But with this stitch that we did on TikTok last month, we just happened to see him on our news.
See, and that's what I'm saying, Fume. That's why we're a little sad, and we're gonna be honest, because we've been doing this. We try to stay away from like those channels and stuff because there's a lot of drama. We know that, and we're ready for that. That's not the issue. The issue is like, why does it have to be always that genre that drives people to our channel? That's where we're kind of like, that's sad. Like, and even in the TikTok this time around too. They want the chisme of the gang stuff, and like I put my music on there, like what I play and what I do, and that's part of being a Chicana as well. That's something we've known our whole lives, and it doesn't get any likes, it doesn't get any support. And again, we already talked about this. If you've been listening, we're not truly accepted by Mexican people because I'm not Mexican from Mexico. So I play the Mexican music, I speak the Spanish, I know the culture, but anywhere I go, that's what they tell me. Like, you're cool, I like what you do, pero you're not one of us. And then I come here with my Chicanos, and you guys should be embracing us. Like, not you guys personally, but you know what I mean? That's the way I feel. Like, Chicanos here should all, not that you have to like the music, but at least be open to it and like, all right, let's support another Chicano. And they don't. The hate is real. So that's where we're a little like sad and like, I don't know what it is about. And that guy, I don't know his deal.
No, I'm just saying for those 2 years.
I know he is. He dated my homeboy sister. Oh.
Yeah, and we're not here to like, because he's a nobody. I mean, I don't think he's a public figure.
Ya te dijo que no, Pedro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, perdón, Pedro. But like I said, with that whole...
But see, so is that true? Because I did hear the stories that I guess, I heard he got around to Livingston. And it's funny, I used to live in Livingston for a while. When I first got married, I lived in Livingston.
And in the whole thing, like, no me importa. I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
That genre. And I know a lot of people like came over here because they're like, they think that we're going to just continue to talk about that guy and those other people on YouTube. But it's not even like that. Like, we do our own thing, and we've always put ourselves out there, like, branding our own, our own stuff. However,
hate on each other. I wish we could gel. I agree.
And I don't even know what the hate was. He just blocked us, and that's what happened. And then with the stitch that we did,
Gracias, Pedro.
We just happened to see him on TikTok, and we're like, let's just stitch it. And
stitch it. Why? Because he had blocked us.
And we just gave our opinion.
Yeah.
We didn't know he wasn't gonna apologize. Come on. Nothing like that.
The character says it all.
However, so then when that other guy from the other channel did a reaction to our video, then he put his own twist on it about the child support. We never said anything about the guy's child support.
I didn't even know about that.
And then the other guy from the Chicano tube over there, then he put his twist on it and like
about the 10
he started it up again. It's kind of like he went with like, an enemy of my enemy is my friend, and then that's where I'm like, okay.
I got family in Livingston. Oh, shout out, leave us, hey.
But yeah, however, like a lot of those channels, I don't agree.
Hey, howdy, Irony Fist, how's it going? Happy Friday to you.
Muchos más quieren acá, creen porque they have beef with that guy and they thought like we're here to talk about that.
We're always the mediators. It's just that's just our luck. That's our cards that
we're always
we always end up having to be the voice for the people who don't have the I'm just gonna say it like the way it is, right? They don't have the balls to tell him straight up. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the whole Mike thing, you know, he's talking about the 10,000 that he owes him. I don't think that's true, dude. If somebody owed me 10,000, there's no fucking way I'm gonna let you go a whole year without paying me, or we're gonna set up a payment plan or something. That doesn't make any sense to me, and that's why I don't understand what these. That's why I don't really get into it because they all block us. No one can hear. No one wants to listen. Everyone's just like, oh, I don't like what you're saying because I'm better. No, you're not better because you guys are all into that shit. But I'm not you guys. I'm talking about like those channels that just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like I feel like they had to use us to say what they wanted to say, but it is what it is.
And like we're always being used like that, I guess.
It is. I mean, I maybe you guys don't see it that way, and I don't really care to be honest. Again, what's it gonna do for us? Nothing. I mean, what do most people think we are? We're just hociconas. So we're the flake. What do you mean we're the flake? My primo is Porks. I don't know anyone named Porks.
Yeah, no.
Well, my ex has a lot of family out there. What's their last name? What is their last name?
Who?
My ex, the Livingston ex.
I know, but the others.
The main ones. I think what is their last name? No me voy a acordar.
Hi, Angelique.
Is it?
That's extorting in some states.
Yeah, right? Wait, what's extorting? I got lost. Oh, about the 10 racks or about the child support or which part? I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, you didn't miss much, Aislinn. I'm sorry. Aislinn for the one. So yeah, so that's
so that's what I was saying, like with the whole
thing.
Those YouTube channels. I just don't.
So I know that's why I think I'm talking for you now, like everyone else. So I think maybe that's why you don't want mods too, because
I know not a lot of people have beef with those guys. We're just civilians speaking on. We actually had a personal interaction with him on here, so we were speaking our own, and we addressed the guy, but he blocked us. So then everyone else.
I think we saw him in person. I really think
a couple months ago in Manteca.
Yeah, I really think that was him, dude. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
So a lot of people who saw that video on TikTok, then they went.
No, we're from Northern California, Lisandro. We're from Livermore. It's close to Stockton, California. We're like in the middle of Stockton, California, and like Oakland. We're kind of close to San Jose, kind of close to San Francisco. We're kind of like right there. So yeah, we're up north. We're like 6 hours away or 7 hours, depending which part of LA you're from. But yeah, that's where we're from. So yeah, so that's the deal. Drama.
Well, it's not our drama.
No, it's not.
Other people were involving themselves, and we did our own stitch to the guy directly.
But what's gonna come out of it?
Nothing. But I don't know where people like think that we're gonna benefit, or people were saying that we're cloud chasing off.
Do you know anyone named Tanya? I know a lot of Tanyas actually. I do. Tanya was my neighbor.
Yeah, and then we had
another friend named Tanya, or her daughter's name was Tanya. But yeah.
Any more questions about
that? Yeah, so we can talk about that. I mean, if you guys want to talk about that's fine too. Again, it's just that's where I get a little like upset. Like it sucks.
PMD say YouTube beautiful ladies, have a great vibe. I like listening to you too, and I feel comfortable talking to you.
Thank you.
Gracias for listening.
Hey,
no problem. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what people need, more. They need more of that. There needs to be more of
We're not here with the whole like bullshit.
Like we have our opinions on stuff, like what we've talked about, like we have a dropout video, things like that. But you know what? We don't go around living our lives like that. Do you know what I mean? Like those are just our opinions.
Like these were topics that, I mean, if anyone's on TikTok, I mean, that's where I'm seeing all this stuff trending about Chicanos, Mexicans, and then these topics. Then people bring that up.
Yes.
So that's why we spoke on these topics, and some people happen to see those videos on TikTok, and they sent them to people over here on YouTube, and that's how people saw that video.
Yes.
He did. I don't know. He's stupid.
I'll be right back.
No, I'm kidding.
Why?
No.
Come on.
Stop it. But yeah, yeah.
So yes, that's the deal with that. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with all of that.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I guess people like it. I just don't understand the
with what?
Like these whole like things that are coming out, these so-called filters and people giving their reactions. I just feel like that's where we start to clash with people though, because like again, although we've never been in that lifestyle or anything like that, we do know people who've been in that lifestyle or continue to be in that lifestyle. We do know people who try not to run away from it or whatever and didn't go so well. Pero just no entiendo qué le tiran with that. I just don't.
Well, they make money speaking about it on here.
I guess.
I mean, everybody's getting their.
I have an ex, in Livermore. I don't know if she still lives there. What's her name?
What's her name?
Is she Mexican? Is she white? What is she?
Yeah, what is she? We know a lot of people from here.
They know us. They hate us.
Yeah, they troll our lives and
Yep.
they don't have the balls to tell us in person, and they make fake profiles on here and on other social media platforms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, telling their fake life stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it so weird though? That's what I think is so weird. Like, again, he said that he had a family in Livingston. It's weird how people are connected. Even though Livingston to me is far, I feel like that's.
Bye, Asset.
Thank you so much. Thank you for checking out. Okay, have a safe night. Good night. Oh my gosh, yes.
I don't know.
Neiman, yes.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
I don't know her. I just know of her. Yeah, that was your ex? That's funny. Yeah, actually, she worked with us at Supercuts many years ago. She was a receptionist.
Yeah, not
before she had kids or anything. Yeah, she was a receptionist. I had just started cutting hair. So yeah, I think her mom. I don't remember her mom and her brother or something. But yeah, how did you end up with her? How did you guys end up meeting? Fume. Cuéntanos now. Suelta la sopa. So yes, así es. Yeah, it's a small world, believe it or not. Smaller than you think. It's always amazing to me how, sometimes people.
Well, I mean, it's good to ask questions. That's why I don't like to have mods, because there's people I don't like and they like to come my way, and you have to ask questions.
Yes, always ask questions.
Like, who do you know? Who's this? And that's how I base my decisions on things.
Plenty of fish. So you guys date for a long time, or how did that happen? You guys have kids together?
We met a couple of people on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, there's some creepy stories on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, I met some weird guy on Plenty of Fish, 2016. I didn't have a car at the time, so we were on bikes, and I met him at the movie theater, and then we had dinner. He bought me like one drink, and then from there, when the date was over, he was trying to get me to go to a hotel with him, and I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, but I bought you food, I bought you a drink. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So then he started harassing me.
I did her for 8 months.
He started harassing me and just sending me all these crazy messages on Facebook, on Plenty of Fish, through my text, and he was like insulting me, like, oh, you're ugly anyways, all like you're fat, all this stuff. I'm like, okay. But because I said no, I didn't want to go sleep with him. So I stopped using like those.
Yeah, those are.
I'm like, no, I'm not anymore.
Weird. No kids with her. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Plenty of Fish. Remember with those guys too? They were like some type of gangsters.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
So they came and we met, and they were cool. Nothing happened though. Nothing.
No, we just went to a bar where we
went to a bar. We played pool for a little bit,
and
then went to IHOP and like had coffee and just they were like tripped out that they had never been to Livermore.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe they used us because they had just some kind of like.
Yeah, they needed to kill time.
Yeah, they needed to kill time.
Have an alibi.
Yeah, like, here you go, let me go do this. But, yeah, so funny. There are so many weirdos on here. Yep. There are very many.
Everywhere.
But
and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just, there's no point in, like, blocking people because people always end up knowing the same people and out here in real life, like, just it's a small world.
And that's the thing, like, for example, like, I don't know what's going to happen with this information. It doesn't matter. But, like, for example, that girl, at one time, my ex was living with her. And I don't know, he was messing around her. I don't know. That's none of my business. But, and people get weird about it because then when they see me, they're like, oh, that's that bitch. It's like, well, I'm not that bitch, and we didn't have beef. Do you know what I mean? And it's just people are just strange.
At least to your knowledge.
To my knowledge, there was no beef on my knowledge.
Not even silent beef, maybe.
Oh my God, like, you're okay with your man staying. He wasn't my man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have whatever, but so this just it gets really. Tricky.
I'm from Oaxaca, Mexico. Mi familia moved to East Los Lopez, Maravilla Barrio.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hear about that sometimes. I don't really know anything about these barrios. So, okay, so when you go to LA, because you live over there, right? So, can you go anywhere? Like, if we go over there, that's why I always hear, like, the check-in stuff. How does that work? Like, does that even work? Or, see, if you're not, like, dressed in colors, you're good to go anywhere?
Yeah, I don't know
¿Cómo funciona eso? That's what I'm wondering. Because I want to go to Santa Fe Flea Market. I want to go get my dance on.
Yeah.
I do. But, people make it sound like, oh, no, you can't do that anymore. Que la chingada. And so I don't know how true that is.
Why is he so much?
Yeah.
Yes, we do know where Bolivia is. Yes, of course we know.
Saludos.
Yeah, saludos.
All right.
Yeah, we actually met a lot of people on that courting page that were on Facebook.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So I guess this is just turning into Spooktember, creepy stories. I would say online.
Creepy encounters. Yeah.
Online
creepy
online
encounters.
predators or
Online
trolls.
predators or-
Yeah, I guess that would be the name for tonight.
I
Online
guess so.
predators. Actually, and also with just people that end up knowing you or.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. The world is so much smaller than what we think it is, and like it's so funny. Like when my daughter, for example, she went to Japan with the school. She got chosen as an exchange student for a week, and we had to go to all these classes because we had to learn customs. They had to learn customs.
Hi, Joshua.
Yes, how's it going? And they had to learn the basic Japanese and stuff like that. So anyway, so my daughter went for 8 days. She went with the roommate at the school, whatever they left. So it was funny because when she came back, the family she stayed with actually knew a student. Are you guys in need of pickup lines? Nah.
No.
But you can tell them if you like. And so anyways, it was funny. She said that she got to their house and she saw the picture of this boy she went to school and she's like, is that so-and-so? And they're like, you know him? She's like, yeah, I know him. I go to school with him. How do you know him across the world, in Japan? And I guess her older brother was in the Boy Scouts and they did like some type of international thing. And that's where they met and he stayed with them too. And so it's so funny. That was across the world, dude.
Yeah.
So that's
So
just
you
so funny.
never
Just
know
never know
where you end up.
or who you know, or who knows you, or whatever, or what they think they know of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, don't believe what you hear.
And also,
Ask
a
the
lot,
source.
right? A lot of people that were coming on to our lives, like on TikTok, when we'd be live, like, oh, I know where you're at. You're here and here. We're like, okay, why don't you come by, stop, and say hi to us?
Yeah.
Like, oh no. Or they'd be like, yeah, you used to live here or whatever. I'm like, yeah, and so they would never like reveal themselves. I would say like, I'm like, yeah. So that's what I mean when we talk about moderators. I don't believe in that because you cannot block people in real life. So I don't even do that on.
I mean, even I think YouTube likes it though.
YouTube likes it, I guess, but I don't really. I mean,
that's your thing. That's your thing.
that's just my thing.
That's your thing. I just gotta respect it.
Yeah. Dice Elisandro, you can go from place to place if you look for a holly, or if you neutral, if you're not, but if you're a gangster, you're stuck in the body.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for that information. That's why I'm like, I always wonder, like, how does that work? Like, can you just kind of cruise and like when we went to that Slauson Avenue when Nipsey Hussle had died?
Yeah, we went over there.
Yeah, it was kind of scary. I mean, I gotta be honest. I mean, it wasn't really different than what we're used to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go by my gut feeling and what I know. I'm not gonna judge a person without knowing them or their story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
I know. What do you call that? Yeah.
Assumptions or what?
Well, assumptions. Sometimes
yeah.
I don't get to know the people. I just don't like them. I mean,
That's true,
that
too.
could be
But that's why you say gut feeling. Gut
Yeah.
feeling because there are people that you for some reason you just meet them in the first 30 seconds. They don't even.
And I
have
know people are
anything
like,
coming
how
out
can
of
you
their
be
mouth and
saying
they're
that about
just
me? Like, I don't know. It's just, I guess.
Well, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go because I gotta run to the bathroom.
All right.
And Emily doesn't want to be alone.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Have a great weekend, guys. If we don't come on, I don't know if we're gonna come on or not, but have a great weekend. If you'd like to follow us on the Instagram, again, it's there by M and Ev. What else, Emily?
Yeah, DM us on
if
there.
If you're drinking, don't drive. If you're driving, don't drink. If you're gonna go to the motorcycle show tomorrow, have fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know they charged.
Yeah, I didn't know
I'm
either.
broke, so or else I'd love to be out there and join you guys.
Again, we're just putting it out there. It's our Venmo. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.